Welcome back, Tube Talk.
Welcome back, Douglas. Hot summer.
Yeah, very hot.
We had a week off last week just because I was out at the sales looking at horses, but we're back permanent now. Well, back for a couple of weeks, and then we need somebody to step in because you'll be off to your exchange in the States.
Yep.
Cleveland.
Pretty exciting coming up soon.
City of Light, City of Magic.
City of... Yeah.
It'll be
Be
cold.
freezing though. It won't be like this.
You have no idea.
Last week, big week. Velocious won the Cracker Million.
How good was that?
Oh, amazing.
You were there. Douglas was there, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a nice night.
Did you have a little underage champagne?
Perfectly legal drinking age champagne.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's great. She's a superb filly. She was dominant. She doesn't look like a 2-year-old. She'll continue to develop. She's had a week off. We'll go to the Group 1 steamer with her. And then post that, she'll either head to the paddock or we'll think about a size produce either in New Zealand or Australia.
And then also a good debut for Imperial Impress.
Yeah, really worth mentioning. Her full sister made 900,000 sales this week. Really lovely Satono Aladdin filly. A little bit green out of the barriers, got knocked over 2 or 3 times the running, still finished a close third. Very good filly. Big future ahead of her. Second up, she'll have learned a lot from that, and give her 2 or 3 weeks, and I think she'll be very close to winning no matter where she steps out.
And then the sales.
Yeah, so we've been at Karaka all week. Wrapped. So we did things. We added another dimension this year. So what we did is we always go and look at everything, but this year we flew Stuart Bowman out from the UK, who's been our agent up there. We've got 6 horses with Stuart so far. 4 of them are group horses. 2 of them have only just started their careers, and our group quality, one to the 3rd and the 1st in Sydney, the other one at the Curragh came from last round 2nd. He looks like a Derby horse, so 100%. So we looked at horses, he looked at horses, we came together, and he does things like he includes biometrics and how they move and a whole lot of data. And we did all of that, put it together, and we bought 10 horses, which were both at the very top of what he liked in his data and at the very top of what we liked. So they're about 60-65% sold. They're all on our website now. These are very good horses. Jump on, have a look. They're trained by trainers in New Zealand, Australia. Please come and race with us. Come and race. Get involved. I think they'll sell quickly, but come and have some fun. Drink some champagne with me and Doug at the races.
Yeah. This week. Friday night at Sunshine Coast, race 6 is Slay Queen.
Yeah, she's got a really wide draw, big weight. Not too worried about the weight. She loves the track, but I think we might end up scratching because she's like out in the boondocks about barrier 14. That makes it very hard to win from there. So she's an unlikely runner. If she did run, we're probably going to have to go back and let her run on, but I think we'll wait.
Yeah. And then on Saturday at Rosehill, race 7 is Logan Street Line.
Trialled really well. He's fresh up. He's never finished further back than 5th in his life. Trialled really well going into this. Tommy being on board, barrier 4. He will improve with it, but he is certainly forward enough to run a cheeky race and is a top 3 chance at about $11.
And then race 8 is Etna Rosso.
Yes, Etna Rosso is one of the horses we bought to Stuart Bowman that we're talking about. He ran 5th at Royal Ascot in the Queen's Vase. He was 2nd in the Vinnie Rose Stakes. He won on debut as maiden. He's a very good horse. But this is a short race for him. It's 1,300 and, it's 1,350 metres, I think. It's well short of his best. And he is a 2,400 metre plus horse. So not expecting too much on Saturday. He has arrived in great order. He is working the house down. Well, not the house down, he's working well. I would expect him to get back from his draw and be hitting the line hard. He's a good horse. I think he'll be running through the line well and we'll be pretty happy going forward.
Yeah. And then on Saturday at Caulfield, race 10 is Up and Under.
And this is the other horse that's come out from Newcastle, it's Joseph O'Brien, that we bought with Stuart Bowman. He was 5th in the Irish Derby. He was twice Group 2nd by very close margins. Margin 1, he's a winner, very lightly raced. It's 1,400 metres. He's got the outside barrier draw at Caulfield. everything's against him. He'll just go back from the draw, relax, and run home. Very hard to see him winning over 1400 fresh up from that draw, but we'll probably run him because we need to get him started, and you'll see him run through the line really well, but very difficult. Once he gets out to 2,000 metres and further, you're going to see a very good horse. If he drew him well, I would have said he could have been a cheeky top three, but I think he'll just be hitting the line hard.
And then finally, at Eagle Farm, race 10 is Warrior Force.
Another horse that's drawn very poorly. He's out in the boondocks there. He's barrier 16 in a 16 horse field. The only option for me is to go back and run home. And he is another horse where next week we've got there's a mile race from, good mile race from. So I think 99% will scratch and we'll wait a week and run there. And finally this week we have Strongbow, who is racing at the Sunshine Coast on Sunday. He's had a couple of runs back. He's been a little bit unlucky, caught wide a few times, but he gets to 2,200 metres on Sunday, which he'll enjoy. He's got James Orman in the saddle, which is great, and he's got barrier 4. So all of those things, I think, point to a good run, particularly on this track. I think this big nature of the track will suit him, and I certainly expect him to run well, and I would not be surprised at all to see him run in the top 3. And I'm looking forward to him closing out the weekend for us, hopefully with a win.
Bit of the week.
Let's do a bit of the week.
This bit of the week at New Plymouth, race 7 is Livid Sky. Livid Sky.
Livid Sky. It is, and the Oaks a prelude with Craig Grills on board, midfield drawer. It's a kind of horse, it doesn't have to go forward or back. I think Craig will just get it to blend in somewhere. It was last 2 starts have been very good. 4th in the 8 Carat Classic, 3rd last start. And the Group 3 fillies over 2,050 metres. I think that form is very, very good for this. I think it'll blend in. I think as long as it gets a good run in transit, I think it's got a little bit of a class edge on a lot of the field. And I think Craig Grills will be pretty hungry. And at $5, I think it's good value.
Yeah. Well, that concludes Speed of the Week. That concludes Tube Talk.
It does. And we'll see you next week, Doug, before you depart for
Cleveland.
And jump on our site, guys. Take a share. Come and race with me.
They're back by Cool and Fast, Bellatrix Star, further out Poetic Champion and So Naive at the 250. Velocious ranged up on the outside. Damask Rose looms as a danger. Battling on the inside is Full Force. These are the 3 from Bellatrix Star. It's Velocious in front for the Go Racing colours, and she's home for J Mac. Velocious wins a TAB Karaka Millions 2-year-old.